Hello, dear investors and traders. Website in System.GURU.Markets. Thank you for helping our project. All links can be found in the description of this video. Dear viewer, please like this video. Your thumbs up is extremely important for the development of the project Guru.Markets. We will compare the main fundamental indicators of the company Electronic Arts Incorporated, ticker EA. This review is based on current data as of July 31, 2024. By classification, Guru.Markets company Electronic Arts Incorporated belongs to the subcategory Leisure Games. 27 companies participate in the analysis. This is very representative. Let's start with general information about the company. If necessary, you can pause it. You can consider all the parameters of the company under study more carefully. Access to the table with the classification of tickers is free and free. We kindly ask you to share the link to the security analysis with your friends. Well, here we go. Market capitalization of the company Electronic Arts Incorporated valued at $39.63 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $163 billion. Electronic Arts Incorporated accounts for a share of 24.29% and is one of the leaders in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $7.51 billion. And the balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory is $40 billion. Electronic Arts Incorporated constitutes a share of 18.789%. Comparing the shares of stock exchange and balance sheet capitalization, we see the following. Share Electronic Arts Incorporated in the subcategory when assessing market capitalization is 24.29%. The book value is 18.789%. This is 23% less than the share of the exchange value. Assessment of the company's share of the market and book value of the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The analyzed company's debt obligations amount to $2.404 billion. Debt to book capitalization amounts to 32% of capital. Result on the company's debt obligations, good, 1 point. The company's market price to earnings ratio is 31.9. While the average in the subcategory is 790.8, which is 96% lower than the subcategory. Evaluation of stock price to earnings indicators in comparison with in the subcategory. Very good, 2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was $1,273 million. Future earnings for the next 12 months are tentatively expected to be $1,844 million. And this is 44.8% more than now. Assessment of projected future profits in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's value to revenue ratio is 5.3. The subcategory average of 3.5 is 51% higher than the subcategory average. Assessment of the company's stock price to revenue ratio in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, -0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $7,510 million. Future revenue for the coming 12 months is tentatively expected to be $10,870 million. This is 45% more than now. Assessment of projected future revenue indicators in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 0.5 points. If you are interested in our analytics, then in this case, please subscribe to our analytics and click on the bell. It's free for you. You will greatly help the spread of the channel Guru.Markets. Many thanks for your subscription. The margin is 17%, with an average for the subcategory of 0.4%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 16.5%. Assessment of sales profitability in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 13.902%. This is 75% less than the market capitalization share. And this shows the imbalance of the company's stock price. Electronic Arts Incorporated, most likely towards revaluation. The amount of market capital per company employee is equal to $2,892,000. And in the subcategory, $1,655,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 74.7%. Estimation of the volume of market capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per employee is $92,900. The average for the subcategory is $2,100. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 4,339%. Estimation of profit per company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Revenue for each employee of the organization is $548,000. In the subcategory, there are $478,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 15%. Estimation of revenue per company employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 0.5 points. Shares for sale are 2.4%, with a subcategory average of 3.8%. This is an indicator of possible short squeeze risk. Indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 66% for the company Electronic Arts Incorporated. Whereas for the subcategory, the RSI level, 14, is 48%. Technically, subcategory securities are valued lower than Electronic Arts Incorporated. Comparing the price movement of a company's shares, Electronic Arts Incorporated, and subcategory shares, we can see that over the last 12 months, the company's shares, Electronic Arts Incorporated, showed a dynamics of 8.2%. Against the price dynamics for the subcategory, minus 5.9%. This doesn't say anything definitively, but you need to take note of this fact. Overall result, 4 out of 10 points. Average result for the subcategory, 0.9 points. If you look very broadly, within the stock market in general, we can see that the average score for the stock market as a whole is 0.3 points. Against a 4-point rating for the company Electronic Arts Incorporated. Let's go to the order table. It is available to you. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all previously made decisions by the reference evaluation system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. As a result of the analysis, Electronic Arts Incorporated Information and reference system for stock valuation guru. Markets. The following decision is made. Do not open a deal because Electronic Arts Incorporated is an overvalued company in the subcategory. Thank you all very much for watching to the end and for using the information and reference system Guru.Markets. You are the coolest audience on the planet.